Ludwig van Beethoven wrote his 32 piano sonatas between 1795 and 1822. Although originally not intended to be a meaningful whole, as a set they comprise one of the most important collections of works in the history of music. Hans von Bauernkortelo called them the New Testament of music. Beethoven's piano sonatas came to be seen as the first cycle of major piano pieces suited to concert hall performance. Being suitable for both private and public performance, Beethoven's sonatas form a bridge between the worlds of the salon and the concert hall. List of sonatas. Early sonatas equals. Beethoven's early sonatas were highly influenced from those of Haydn and Mozart. Even so, he began to find new ways of doing his sonatas. His first 4 sonatas were 4 movements long, which was very uncommon in his time, and his Pathé sonata was the first to have 2 tempos in a movement. Opus 2, 3 piano sonatas, number 1, piano sonata number 1 in F minor, number 2, piano sonata number 2 in A major, number 3, piano sonata number 3 in C major, opus 7, piano sonata number 4 in E flat major, opus 10, 3 piano sonatas, number 1, piano sonata number 5 in C minor, number 2, piano sonata number 6 in F major, number 3, piano sonata number 7 in D major, opus 13, piano sonata number 8 in C minor, opus 14, 2 piano sonatas, number 1, piano sonata number 9 in E major. In 1801, number 2, piano sonata number 10 in G major, opus 22, piano sonata number 11 in B flat major. Middle sonatas equals. After he wrote his first 13 sonatas, he wrote to Wenzel Krumpholz, "From now on, I'm going to take a new path." Beethoven's sonatas from this period are very different from his earlier ones. He starts to abandon the common sonata form Haydn and Mozart and replaced it with deeper ways of making a sonata. Most Romantic period sonatas were highly influenced from those of Beethoven's. After 1804, Beethoven stopped putting sonatas into sets and only composed them as a single opus. It is unclear why he did so. Opus 26, Piano Sonata No. 12 in A flat major, Opus 27, 2 piano sonatas, No. 1, Piano Sonata No. 13 in E flat major Sonata quasi una fantasia, No. 2, Piano Sonata No. 14 in C sharp minor Sonata quasi una fantasia, Opus 28, Piano Sonata No. 15 in D major, Opus 31, 3 piano sonatas, No. 1, Piano Sonata No. 16 in G major, No. 2, Piano Sonata No. 17 in D minor, No. 3, Piano Sonata No. 18 in E flat major, Opus 49, 2 piano sonatas, No. 1, Piano Sonata No. 19 in G minor, No. 2, Piano Sonata No. 20 in G major, Opus 53, Piano Sonata No. 21 in C major, WO 57, and Anti-Favoria original middle movement of the Waldstein Sonata, Opus 54, Piano Sonata No. 22 in F major, Opus 57, Piano Sonata No. 23 in F minor, Opus 78, Piano Sonata No. 24 in F sharp major, Opus 79, Piano Sonata No. 25 in G major, Opus 81A, Piano Sonata No. 26 in E flat major, Opus 90, Piano Sonata No. 27 in E minor. Late sonatas equals. Beethoven's late sonatas were some of his most difficult works and some of today's most difficult repertoire. Yet again, his music found a new path. At this time, his classical style and hearing completely vanished, replacing it with the origins of Romantic music. His Hammerklavier Sonata was deemed to be Beethoven's most difficult sonata yet. In fact, it was considered undoable until almost 15 years later, when Liszt played it in a concert. Opus 101, Piano Sonata No. 28 in A major, Opus 106, Piano Sonata No. 29 in B flat major, Opus 109, Piano Sonata No. 30 in E major, Opus 110, Piano Sonata No. 31 in A flat major, Opus 111, Piano Sonata No. 32 in C minor. Performances and recordings. In a single concert cycle, the whole 32 sonatas were first performed by Hans von Bahr one quarter low. A number of other pianists have emulated this feat, including Arthur Schnabel, Roger Woodward and Michael Hustown, who has performed the full sonata cycle twice. First at the age of 40, and then 20 years later in 2013. Wilbur Oshnitka of Muskingum University, New Concord, Ohio, performed the complete cycle in 1969 at age 53. All from memory, he played 8 recitals in 15 days. The first pianist to make a complete recording was Arthur Schnabel, who recorded them for EMI between 1932 and 1935. Other pianists to make complete recordings include Claudio Arrau, Vladimir Ashkenazy, Wilhelm Backhorst, Daniel Barenboim, Malcolm Binns, Alfred Brendel, John O'Connor, Annie Fisher, Richard Good, Maria Grinberg, Friedrich Gulder, Gina Jandekubed, Wilhelm Kemp, Anton Kuity, Paul Lewis, H. J. Lim, Maurizio Pollini, Bernard Roberts, Andrew S. Schiff, Russell Sherman, and Gerard Willems. Emil Gilels also began to record the set but died before he could complete it. Between 2005-07, at 60 years of age, Kanwoo Paik of South Korea released a complete recording all 32 sonatas for Decca Records. References. Literature, Rosen, Charles. Beethoven's Piano Sonatas, A Short Companion. Yale University Press. ISBN 978-0-300-09070-3. Tovey, Donald. A Companion to Beethoven's Piano Sonatas. Associated Board of the Royal Schools of Music. ISBN 978-1-86096-086-4. Taub, Robert. Playing the Beethoven Piano Sonatas. Amadeus Press. ISBN 978-1-57467-178-0. Beard, William. Ludwig van Beethoven's Piano Forte Sonatas. AMS Prairie Incorporated. ISBN 978-0-404-12861-6. Matthews, Dennis. Beethoven Piano Sonatas. British Broadcasting Corporation. Drake, Kenneth. The Beethoven Sonatas and the Creative Experience. Indiana University Press. ISBN 978-0-253-21382-2. Harding, Henry Alfred. Analysis of Form and Beethoven's Sonatas. Nabu Press. ISBN 978-1-176-31116-9. External links, Beethoven Lecture Recitals at Igmore Hall, London by Andrew S. Schiff.